One of the more under-discussed and underappreciated aspects in citizen preparedness would be on logistics, maintenance, and hygiene. And here we have field hygiene. Yeah, you gotta go take care of yourself. I originally made a video about a year ago on how to pack the Molly 2 rucksack, and one of these components inside of that video would be on a portable field hygiene kit, which the original concept and video was published by Appeal to Heaven 3810, which that video, among the rest of his library, has been removed from public viewing. So now I have to take upon myself to go and create a similar video. So here we have a dry bag. Inside that dry bag would be our contents for both field hygiene as well as light first aid. Anything heavier than that, such as gunshot wounds and fractures, you would need your IFAK for that. But this is for minor scrapes, rashes, bug bites, and just take care of yourself out in the field. It's a lot lighter than and more water resistant than your Cordura like hygiene pouches you get at like initial issue for U.S. Army basic training. I find those to be a bit bulky and heavy for what they are, and a dry bag can do that. So, biodegradable, flushable wipes. Don't get them in peppermint variety. That would make it suck if you're out in a cold environment before the sun is up. Get something that is either scent-free or something that is neutral, like aloe vera. I like dude wipes just because they're a bit larger and a bit more sturdier, which means you don't have to use as many of them for wiping yourself, like using wipes to do an improvised shower to clean yourself. You know, your groin, your pits, your face, your legs, arms, your crack. Not necessarily in that order, but they're very useful. Removing camouflage compact. Also, other things would be oral hygiene, some grooming, minor first aid, as well as for bug bites, other scrapes, as well as sunscreen. So let me go and break down each individual piece right over here. Everything is separated into Ziploc bags. The freezer ones tend to be a bit more durable. Here we have oral hygiene, very basic stuff, waxed dental floss, a small tube of toothpaste, or you can substitute it with these little like packs or pucks of dried toothpaste where you add water and it rehydrates itself, reconstitutes itself into a toothpaste. That could also work. As well as a toothbrush with a cover. Now, I can get away with like making it smaller by hacking the handle in half with a saw. I haven't bothered to do so. But also having some sort of brush cover would be very useful to keep other stuff from falling into your toothbrush. Other stuff I have for basic grooming and cleaning would be nail clipper, pair of tweezers, very useful to get thorns and other things stuck out of you, a nail brush, a comb, a little bag of Q-tips. This is body powder and foot powder. Get 2 separate bottles if you want to separate foot and body powder if you can't find something that works for both applications. But the snake brand stuff from Thailand, I like it very much. And this is a small travel bottle full of Castile soap, liquid Castile soap. Some versions like Dr. Bronner's works very well and is very, very effective and concentrated. Yet for certain people who have certain professions, such as within the Department of Defense, due to hemp oil being a key component and ingredient, it's prohibited. However, other soaps out there, like Castile soaps that do not use hemp oil as a base ingredient, can be found through online. And I'll have a link for that down below in the affiliates link. Over here for our other component, we have basic first aid and treatment. Anything significant like fractures or gunshot wounds, they'll be taken care of by your tourniquet. But for lighter things such as scrapes and bug bites and thorns, this will take care of you for a little bit. So, we have stick sunscreen, SPF 50, a lot easier to apply, less messy than liquid sunscreen, it's more compact. We have some over-the-counter medications. We have Moltrin, 200 milligram tablets in an Advil travel container. We have triple antibiotic ointment. Either can get it in compact tube form or, more preferably, individually wrapped doses. Then we have activated charcoal. Used to be able to find individually wrapped activated charcoal tablets from Russia. Can't get them anymore. We have motion sickness medication, OTC, diamond hydramate over here. As well as over here we have generic Claritin, which is a antihistamine anti-allergen. We have over here, we have diphenhydramine cream, Aftervite, or Benadryl. Any others would work just as fine. And we have also eye drops. These are single-use, single-wrapped preservative-free eye drops, which means that they can stay fresher longer, and if the material, if anything is compromised and something bursts, it is less likely to contaminate the other contents. Then over here we have basic first aid bandages, alcohol prep pads, fabric, cloth, medical tape, and just a few minor things here and there for minor injuries and scrapes out in the field. Very basic stuff. Oh, another thing I did forget, very important and very annoying to have without, get some lip balm, chapstick, or something very similar. But yeah, my idea to organize everything would be keep everything into smaller bags, put them in bigger bags, and then put those bags into a large bag. That way everything is kept separate, everything is easy to organize and draw out, and everything is kept safe. Just make sure you close the air and make sure things are compact. And once everything is kept together, then you can just put it in your dry bag. So on that, I'll give you the weight of this entire kit as is, but if you're able to figure out something that little things here and there that are useful, or ways to make it more compact and easier to take around, I'm all ears. But unfortunately, the original idea for this sort of hygiene kit, or the original video from is now gone. So now I have to go do upon myself to go and create it for you. Now, in the comment section below, tell me, what do you like to put in your field hygiene kit? What are some things that you like to add, omit, or different ways in how you carry it on your field pack or your sustainment kit? Let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching.